It's our top story at noon. Hello everyone, I'm Kiyerra Lake. Well, this fire started around 10:45 this morning at the Nob Hill apartment complex right off of Okemos Road. Multiple fire departments are currently responding to the scene, and that's where we find our Darylyn Horn right now live. Darylyn, what can you tell us? In a Jackson County courtroom, Joe Morrison, his father-in-law Pete Musico, and Paul Billar were found guilty on all charges, a triumph for state prosecutors. Earlier this morning, we were talking about what roads are starting. I know a lot of people were doing the highways first, and they always say residential areas. Do you guys have a timeline of when you were supposed to hit those residential areas? A large part of the country is facing what's being called a triple-demic, which includes the flu, COVID, and RSV. And nationwide, we've now passed the milestone of 100 million cases of COVID since the pandemic began. I know Blake was saying it's at the Radisson Cam, correct? Yeah, the Radisson camera. So over there in downtown Lansing, and as you can see, there are fire crews at that location, and we have a 6 News crew headed to the scene. Like we said, just before we walked in on set, we saw smoke, fire, this scene that you see right now. And another big story that we're talking about today, and really we've been talking about it all week, is the heat temperatures. And I think one of our coworkers has a good way to stay cool.
Oh no, here we go.
Right,
Blake? Blake! Oh my gosh!
Blake, how does it feel?
Here it is.
What a high. All right. Well, you know, the thing is, I'm excited about a white Christmas, but when it comes with this, the excitement kind of dwindles.
Yeah, I mean, a white Christmas, I think maybe 3 inches, but to get the freezing rain to snow, it's a little messy.
This is a blizzard Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, Kendall, we appreciate it. Lauren, yeah, today is an exciting day because we're here for the Xavier DeGrow Autism Foundation celebration. There's going to be a dinner and a gala, and let me show you exactly who Xavier DeGrow is. Now, not only has he worked with current and past presidents, he's doing a lot of work for people with autism. Now, Xavier is on the spectrum, but this doesn't stop him from working to raise awareness and acceptance for others like him across mid-Michigan and the country. Republicans will be choosing who will take on Governor Gretchen Whitmer in the fall, and there are many congressional seats and local issues to be decided on. 6 News reporter McCoy Scribner is here for you now live at one of the polling sites in Lansing. McCoy, what have you been seeing? Yeah.
Live on top of the Graduate Hotel.
Live. It's happening right now. We're live all morning to celebrate the first home game of the MSU football team. It's going to be exciting stuff all morning. Yeah. Now, as you can see, we're kind of here with an MSU legend. Thanks so much for joining us. This morning and all morning, we've been joined by dietitian Sarah Smith from Sparrow Hospital, and we've been talking about ways to eat healthy. People are going to be at home now because of the holidays. Kids are going to be off from school. How can they stay healthy? All right, Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Well, we know that hospitalizations are increasing, tests are increasing when it comes to COVID-19. So what's really going on here in the state of Michigan? Well, if you've just been at home all morning, lucky for you because you've been warm, toasty underneath the blankets. But for people like Katie and I, it is cold outside, windy outside. You might just want to stay inside. Same with COVID-19, we've seen a lot of families being impacted by this, a lot of businesses, local businesses impacted. What does the governor have to say about her plan for the next steps to kind of get those businesses and families thriving again?
And
when you say above freezing, it's only by 3 degrees, I think it was.
Yeah, 35. Yeah.
So still pretty cold out there, but like you said, we might see a hint of sunshine, so something to look forward to. But we're starting off this morning with team coverage because we've been talking about that winter storm.
Oh, yes.
Katie has been giving us a lot of details on that storm, and in just a few minutes, you'll actually hear from our live reporter, Ray Sherman. She's talking about road conditions, but first, we're going to come back to Katie now. Katie, it's a mess out there today.
It is.
Someone from North Carolina has won the annual Cooper's Hill cheese rolling event. Yeah, I told him to get the video because when you see this, this is ridiculous. So the competition dates back to Roman times and involves seeing who can throw themselves.
Is that her right there?
As you can see. Oh my God.
Is that her? It's gotta be. Wait, is that what is going on?
So that's why I wanted to show you the video of this because after she rolled down that hill for 15 seconds, down a 200-yard hill, as you can see, she won. So celebrations to Abby Lamb. I got to cut this short because, oh my gosh.